welcome to Ironhaven for year 22 of the playthrough. Let's get this going. Alright, so one of the things I want to do this year is to kind of monitor this, get it going when the warm weather starts, because I don't want people snuffing it from hypothermia and unhelpful things like that. But this little forester's lodge set up with a house and hunting lodge protecting it. So we'll see how that goes. I just want to make sure the AI is going to sort of move people around properly, really. Let's have a look. We've got an expedition out till the summer, so that doesn't need any serious attention. And I guess the rest of the time, because there's so much stuff to grow, so many villagers needed to grow things, we'll be sort of waiting until the growing season stops this year, I think. So yeah, I mean, there's not much else to plan at the moment. I guess we'll just have to see how the year goes and react to it, really. So after a very nice, to make a change, short introduction, I'll just let this play and phase in when things start happening. Initial test, so far so good. So this is our little small house with the two foresters and a hunter, Omar, Flary and Wade. Matches up with the names on the hunting cabin and the two foresters lodges, so yeah, okay. I think we'll go for the other two, see how we get on. Built the other two foresters lodges, so the whole block of 4 around this small house are now active, and I think all of those names of the people living in those houses all match up with the hunting cabin and foresters lodge workers that live in that house, so at the moment it looks to be alright, I think. Again, time will tell, but it's a promising start anyway. And I guess now I've got to find something to do with these 16 labourers that doesn't involve clearing that area, because otherwise it's going to really upset the AI. Well, I don't suppose that matters really, because it's summer. Yeah, sod it, let's do that. Bugger. The ship was lost, so we're having to build a new ship. And looks like, oh, we got a tornado coming straight through the middle. Yes, stroppy little sod this game is turning into at the minute. Ah, somebody's snuffed it. My god, it's all going on. Look at that, right through the middle. Kicking dust up into me donkey's eyes. It's very rude. So, and up and down. You see that, give us a little dance then. And through the crops, and out the other side. Are you going to come back another go? You're thinking about it, aren't you? Stroppy little bitch. Sod off. Let's get that on the go as well. It's all going on. Right, and we need someone... we've got coming up through. Going to need someone in the school in a minute, but I'll worry about that in a minute. Just let them get everything fixed. They've got quite a lot to do. Well, I might just have learned to trust the AI a little bit more than I did before. So far, I mean, it's only a couple of seasons in, 3 seasons into the year, but let's get rid of that. Something just blipped then, didn't it? I only caught it out of the corner of my eye. But I've had loads of labourers up here gathering things for quite a while, and it's held steady. All 4 of the foresters and the hunter have been the people to stay in that house, so yeah, okay, live with that. On that note, I think I might just leave it alone, really. I think that caravan that's feeding them needs a hand though. The caravan stables. The fish and food are getting low, and I don't want them having any reason to come all the way back to the village, to the main part of the village. to get something like we don't need because they've got plenty of other things. I mean, they will, but you know, we can but try. Oh, the first of me pack mules has died as well. That must have been the one I had from the very, very first caravan stables we built over here all those years ago. God, that seems like ages ago. Probably only a couple of weeks in real terms, but seems like a long time ago. As the growing season winds down, I would say this test has been, well, it's been a success really. Everyone who lives there is still one of the 5 people doing that. The jobs around here, sorry. Despite me having deployed basically a great big swathe of labourers to clearing all of the stone and all of the ore from up the top, this top section here, the wood from that middle section. I think they might have finished. Let's get rid of that one. And despite me trying very hard to trick it and unsettle it, it's held true, so yeah, fair do. Let's just get a bit more going. I'll do that as well. Yeah, so I mean, on the bright side, we've also gathered a ludicrous amount of resources from this whole area, which is all good. Haven't used a huge amount of wood, but nevertheless it's been nice to see wood going up into over 5,000. I think basically we rebuilt a ship and sent the expedition. I think that was probably about it. So I'm kind of thinking about, I don't know, maybe a building program to do with streetlights. Streetlights. Lamp posts. That's the word I'm looking for. Might change my mind between now and the time I fade back in, but it's probably looking at that nice long avenue of lights that's made me think along those lines, because that makes it a lot easier to see them as well as just looking nice, I think. As the frosty weather arrives, I've been building lampposts. So, started by, you can see them. Excuse me, you can see them around here. Dotted them around at the outside of all of the entrances, the gates. Oh, well, hold on. Let me just get me boys and girls out of the fields. There we go. Let them carry on. Building a long line of them along there. Again, around the gates. I think I potted around, did some around the donkey farm as well. I'll kind of keep going in the areas I'm, comfortable that I can do without messing with the flow of things, really. Let's see if I can whack that up a little bit more. Perfect. Yeah, so speed that up, might as well. So we'll start the grand lamppost building exercise, I think. I'm just trying to gauge what kind of part of the year we're in, because it's -4, it's winter, and the temperature's climbing. I don't know, I just thought I'd have been in late winter by now if the temperature was climbing, but -3, definitely going up. Maybe it's global warming. It's a thing. -3. At any rate, yeah, it looks like we're sort of creeping towards the end of the year. So, yeah, that was a bit of an unusual year. Did loads of clearing up on this top new bit. Still winter. Yeah, loads and loads of clearing. Tested this theory, still holding true. Had to rebuild his ship and send the expedition back out on its way. And yeah, resource levels are looking good. Everything's looking good, so I guess really from this point, because there's no other major building to be done within the settlement, I guess now wood is going to stabilise in theory. It's probably time next year to start thinking about heading, I don't know, whatever way that is. I worked out the other day, but I can't remember what the... Oh, it's getting colder again. Can't remember what the direction would be. It's become heavily wooded yet again. And all the stone has... yeah, late winter, there we go. So it's creeping closer to the end of year 22. So yeah, I think that's about it really. Another bit of an unusual year, but huge amount of progress. Not possibly apparent from the footage that I've recorded, but yeah, loads of progress, and we're certainly set up in terms of resources for the next spurt of growth. Oh, I've also built another stone quarry, sorry. I'll tuck that over there and pause that, so that'll be ready for when we want it. Bung them back in there. We're good for tools, we're good for clothes. Yeah, I think everything's good. So, at any rate, on that note, I'll wind this one up and be back soon for year 23. Alright, see you soon. Bye.